That is the Great Gig in the Sky by Pink Floyd. Probably not what you would typically expect to be playing on the banjo, but I have found that the banjo actually does a pretty good job a lot of times of comping piano parts, and this would certainly fit into that category. The pattern that this song typically uses is it will pluck either the third and the fifth, or the third and the seventh, or the fifth and the seventh on the 1 and the 3 beats, and then it hits the root on the 2 and the 4, kind of like this. I'm playing a B minor to start. And that is the basic pattern. There's some variations that you have to listen for. For instance, on the second chord, when it does where it continues with the same pattern for the third and the fifth, or the third and seventh, or fifth and seventh, however you want to look at it. It continues with that pattern, but the bass changes a little, like that. And there's a few other embellishments where it then moves that pattern up, and it plays the same type of pattern but on the G, the B, and the D strings instead. And for instance, on this chord, it goes up and pauses, and then again, same thing. That. Then you get into this G minor to C7. Like a circle of fifths kind of set of progression here, where and it's doing major sevenths. So it does an F major 7, and you can see that variation that I do on the pattern there. And then it does the B flat major 7, then the E flat major 7, this is like a G minor chord. And then this is like a, I guess I would look at this as a B flat suspended. And then it does the B flat major 7 to the E flat major 7. B flat major. And that is the whole progression. Don't get too hung up on trying to copy exactly the embellishments and so on that I'm using, because some of it is just my own invention and some of it comes off the album. But you can play along. That's in the original key here, so you can play those chords and play along with the original recording and kind of come up with your own way of fingering it and doing it. So anyway, I hope that this turns out to be a fun song for you to play. It's one that I find I can play and people will be like, what is that? I know what that is, but what is that? I don't know what it is. And it kind of surprises people, I think, to hear some Pink Floyd and piano stuff on the banjo, so it's always fun. Keep them guessing. All right, thanks, and check out my next videos that are coming up. I've got a bunch of them that I'm putting together and getting ready to put out, so I hope you enjoyed it, and any feedback or anything like that, or suggestions, requests would be great. Thanks. See you next time.